What's up, guys? Welcome to the Butcher Shop Show on this beautiful Tuesday, August 18th, 2026. Let's get this video started.
Let's see if I can straighten it up. Straighten it up. All right. You see this little round? I can't even see it myself.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Let me see. Try to get this way. All right. Hold on. The chuck eye is this little. It's this steak right here. You see where it's come down through here? It's just this little steak. That's the chuck eye steak.
What did he say?
All right, that's your truck eye lesson for today. Hope you learned something. I have some beef market update and cattle market update too. I've been keeping an eye on that just because it interests me, especially with them opening back up the U.S.-Mexico border. They're going to start letting cattle back in, so I've just been keeping an eye on it. So I'll have a little bit of info on that. I don't know about the rest of you mobile butchers out there, but I am getting busy all of a sudden. Now that fair's over, I was busy for fair also. Everybody has a fair in their hometown, I would assume, or close by, I would assume. Most butchers do service a lot of county fairs towards the end of summer. But right now, everyone's getting ready for winter, and there's no grass in a lot of places in the U.S. for winter. So unless you want to feed hay or grain all winter, you got to thin your herd out a little bit. I'm starting to get the effects of that. Starting to get pretty busy, but it's a good thing, right? It's what all us butchers want. We want to be busy.
Choice, top sirloin butt with the cap on. This piece here is the cap for the culotte. We'll show you how to take that off. And just to show you kind of where it comes from, we're going to flip it over to the fat side. This from here on out would be the rump roast. And if you notice how small this piece is, and you can kind of see how it, I don't know if you can kind of get a picture of that, Debbie, how it kind of goes up to a smaller steak. That right there is where the next porterhouse steak is, or the last porterhouse steak.
Pause that top sirloin demo for now. We'll finish it at the end of this video. We'll watch more about that top sirloin, how to break it down. But remember, picanha comes off of the top sirloin. That's where the picanha comes from. It comes off of the top sirloin. So, something for us to learn today and remember. Burn that in your brain. Picanha comes off of the top sirloin. That's where it comes from.
The planned phased reopening of the Mexican border is scheduled for later in the month of August. And so that'll make some news. I don't expect that to have major market impacts at this time. The numbers will be quite small, not only initially, but really for the rest of the year. I don't look for significant numbers of cattle to cross. So I wouldn't expect those by themselves to have much market impact. But of course, the market will be adjusting to that news, and we'll see how the progress goes for the rest of the year.
First thing I want to do, we're going to do two things here. We're going to pull the cap off the culotte, and the reason we're going to do that separately is because the grain of the meat runs a little different direction than the rest of it. In the past, the way butchers would do this, we would just stick it up here and we'd just start slicing it across. The big choice was whether you did it meat side up or if you sliced it from this side across. Now, most of the stores actually get the top sirloin with the culotte muscle removed, so that's where we're going to go. There's a couple things I want to show you here.
I'm Darrell Peel, Extension Livestock Marketing Specialist at Oklahoma State University. And, it's mid-August now. We're watching these cattle and beef markets struggle through the remaining doldrums of summer here. It's been extremely hot for quite some time, and it's forecast to continue that way for a while. And that is making it a bit of a struggle for these markets. Cattle markets, suffered a significant correction through the month of July. and are struggling to recover. We're seeing some recovery, but again, the hot weather is making that a bit more of a challenge as we go forward. It's mid-August now, and you know, pastures are browning up quickly. Pasture conditions are deteriorating as we go forward here pretty quickly, not only in Oklahoma, but generally for the U.S. at this point in time. Drought conditions are, of course, reemerging at this point. So all of that makes it a little bit of a challenge as we go forward. Box beef markets likewise struggle through the middle of the summer. Typically, we saw a pretty seasonal decline in box beef prices after the Independence Day holiday, but we're now seeing some recovery. It's a little bit sputtering again. The hot weather limits things, but we're seeing a significant boost in box beef prices here in anticipation of the coming Labor Day holiday. So purchasing for that at the...
Man, I just hope that beef market stays good for everybody, you know? Good things. Good things for the beef market oftentimes is good things for butchers. So hopefully it's just good for everybody. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. It's definitely time to start stocking up your freezers. Wintertime is coming. I don't think things are going to get much cheaper around Christmas. So I would definitely at least get a beef or get a hog in your freezer. That's a must. Get some meat for your family. Hire a local butcher. All that. You know, now's the time of year, guys, too, to get a hold of some cheaper animals because fair time is over in a lot of places. It's the end of summer. People are culling their herds, so they're reducing their herds because they don't want to feed all winter. You know, it's going to be expensive. Keep the good ones. Get rid of the ones that you can eat. And, yeah, now's the time if you wanted to buy an animal. Find a farmer, or find somebody in the country, or find somebody that's FFA or 4-H related. You could probably find some pretty good animals to put in your freezer. Just hire a local butcher, or learn how to do it yourself. You know, that's always an option too. That's the awesome thing about doing this type of work. Anybody can do it. You know, I just happen to love it. So do other people. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Butcher Shop Show. My name is AJ. I'll catch you on the next one.